Hi everyone. Good afternoon to you. My name is Jody Brown and I'm the CEO of Jesus Speaks Ministries. Welcome. If this is your first time here, welcome. If it's not, welcome. Let me know where you're joining us from. If you haven't subscribed, go on ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that when we upload videos, you'll be the first to be notified. And also go ahead and share with all of your family, your friends, your co-workers, all of your groups, and let them know that Wisdom Wednesdays is on. So today we're going to be talking about what wisdom is and why is it important. So let's get right into it. So wisdom is more than just knowing a lot of things. It's more than just having knowledge or being intelligent. While all of that is important, it is important also, even more important, people of God, to apply godly wisdom to our everyday lives. And that's what wisdom is. The application of God's principles to every aspect of our everyday lives. I love what it says in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. In the Amplified Version, it says, the beginning of wisdom is to get skillful and godly wisdom, and that it is preeminent, it's important. And with all your acquiring, get understanding, actively seek discernment, mature comprehension, and logical explanation. So all it is saying, people of God, is that it is crucial. Wisdom is crucial. It is a building block of our lives. It is something that we should actively pursue. Type in the comment section and say, I will actively pursue wisdom. I remember a time in my life, I was about 19 or 20 years old, and I made a hasty financial decision without seeking God's wisdom. I heard about an investment opportunity. I rushed into it because it seemed amazing. But in the end, it ended up causing me more than I gained. That experience, people of God, taught me the importance of wisdom, the importance of stopping to pause, slow down, and pray and ask God about what He thinks about certain decisions before I make important choices. That is important. So let's get into the reason why wisdom is important. There are three main reasons. Reason number one, it guides us in decision making. In Proverbs chapter 2, verse 11, the Amplified Version says, discretion, or discretion is another word for wisdom, discretion will watch over you. Understanding and discernment will guide you. So, in short, people of God, wisdom is like the security guard of our lives. It helps us to avoid poor decisions and guides us towards what is right and what's important. I can tell you of a time in my life when I had to decide whether or not to take on a new project. Some neighbors of mine wanted me to help them with this project that they had. It looked exciting because I love helping people and I was excited about it. But even in that moment, something still didn't feel right. Something didn't add up. And I decided to pray about it. People of God, you see, when I went and prayed about it, God said, no, don't do it. I was so peaceful. Wisdom gives you peace. Type in the comment section and say, wisdom gives me peace. So I had a peace about it. I told my friends, my neighbors, sorry, no. And later looking back, I realized that had I said yes, it would have clashed with the other things that God wanted me to focus on. And so, in short, wisdom saved me from any unnecessary stress. Say, wisdom saves you from unnecessary stress. The second importance, people of God, is that it protects us from harm. I love what it says in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 21 to 23, the Amplified Version. It says, my son, let them not escape from your sight, but, somebody say, but keep sound wisdom and discretion, and they will be life to your soul, which is your inner self, and a gracious adornment to your neck, which is your outer self. Then you will walk on your way of life securely, and your foot will not stumble. This verse is an awesome reminder to us that wisdom brings safety and stability. In short, it protects us. Personal experience again. I love sharing my personal experience with you guys. I can think of a time when I chose to avoid a situation that seemed harmless, but it felt wrong in my spirit. And later on, because I said no to that situation because I chose wisdom, the wisdom of God, and I did not get myself involved in that particular situation, I found out that it could have led me to significant harm. So trust me when I tell you that listening to God's wisdom in any moment of our life protects us in ways that we can't even see. I remember I was supposed to go out with some friends and somehow I didn't feel like going and I didn't go. The wisdom of God, when I prayed about it, I heard, no, don't go, and I did not go. And that night, those persons met in a serious accident. I could have been in that accident, but because of the wisdom of God, it protected me. Type in the comment section again, people of God, and say, wisdom protects me. The third reason why wisdom is important, and the most important, it deepens our relationship with God. One of my utmost favorite scriptures as it pertains to wisdom is found in James chapter 1 verse 5. The Amplified Version says, if any of you lacks wisdom to guide him through a decision or circumstance, he is to ask our benevolent God, and it will be given to him. The truth is that wisdom strengthens our walk with God. Why? Because it teaches us not to rely on ourselves, but to rely on Him for the guidance that we need. What I notice, people of God, is that the more that I find myself in situations and I pray more for the wisdom of God, the more I experience two things. One, God's peace, and two, clarity in difficult situations. Type in the comment section and say, I experience God's peace and clarity when I depend on His wisdom. And it is those moments that I have felt the closest to my Abba. So wisdom deepens and helps you to cultivate a better and authentic relationship with God. I truly pray that you are blessed, because the truth is, if we're being honest, wisdom is the key to living a life that honors God, and not only honors Him, but protects us from unnecessary pain, unnecessary stress. It saves us. It helps us to make better decisions and draws us closer to our God. So today, let us make wisdom a priority. I want to thank you for joining me today on Wisdom Wednesdays. It was my pleasure. Next week, we'll dive into more practical steps for gaining godly wisdom. Be sure to join me right here on Jesus Speaks Ministries YouTube channel. And I want you to know that if you have been blessed by today's episode, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share it with all your family, friends, neighbors, co-workers, so that together we can grow in the truth of God, so that together we can grow in the wisdom of God. God loves you endlessly. I love you. And I want you to know that wisdom is your guide. God bless you. See you next week. Bye-bye.